The world of Gintama is vast, and the characters stupid. Which leads to entertaining stories, and if by 200 episodes you hadn't realised that, are you sure we're watching the same show? And with Gintama being so long-lasting as it is, there are some characters who have fallen into having one joke about them being told continuously. But when they break out of that routine and have something new, it is extremely satisfying. Gintama is filled with one-note jokes, crude humour, and a Shinpachi just trying to understand. I do like it when Shinpachi gets his moments of joining in with the stupidity. Despite being essentially just glasses and being at the brunt of a lot of everyone else's insanity, Shinpachi's such a great character. And every time I see this intro, I see something else going on, or a new character, and their emotions. Like this time it was the assistant to the captain, what was his name, Sakamoto? Just completely exasperated at him. Oh dear, more mayonnaise. That hasn't changed at all. Going straight to the eggs, but then again, broken eggs we've seen devastating. Was it just filled? Yeah. Yes. They should be balanced. But the thing is, didn't Yamazaki have a thing with for Ampan before? If he gets paid expenses for stakeouts, then he doesn't have to stick to just bread and milk. Even on a police stakeout, you have to eat right. It's not for you. Why are they watching her? Ah. No! So, yeah. Bait, ransom, something just to lure him out. What was that last slurp? Take a shower first. It's it's his own fault for not going out to buy different types of food. So they took different routes in life. Now, usually the Shinsengumi kind of accidentally succeed, or, by working together in the power of friendship, it all goes well. The story is going to divert from being about the stakeout and her, and just about his eating habits, isn't it? Now, how? Yep, there he goes. Apart from the flies and the gaunt, really unhealthy look. Oh. I kind of like Yamazaki with a bit of facial hair. Ah. Well done, Yamazaki. Social interaction is difficult. Take the small wins. I think he's going a little stir crazy. I was about to say, he shouted at him for shouting a little loudly, banging his head on the wall. Got some. He got some air on the first one. Is he going to? He's not going to live past that one. Yeah. The days and nights really just go on without much change. It's an infinite regress of Anpan. How did he find himself? I think this is a dereliction of duty. No one asked him to. And this is, unless this is just. How good for him. But it does mean there's probably some Anpan that is going to go to waste. An unfamiliar ceiling. I've seen that reference before. Was there poison or something in the... Congratulations. Even without the poison in the food just then, he would have probably ended up offing himself with all of the arm part anyway. Could have just waited a few more days. Your suffering and sacrifice wasn't for naught. Don't offer... That's a good outlook to have, but then again, getting used to failure. Which... If the easier it is to come across money, the easier it is for a fool and their money to be parted. Yep. I wasn't expecting the confrontation quite like this, but I think we've found Yamazaki's new key weapon. No, not really. So even though they ran with the money, they didn't exactly get far. He prepared himself for failure so much. Wait, what? So close. So is she actually just saying okay because he's become that much of a pest, or she actually likes baseball? What's that? Oh, that's that sound. Okta's plate there is much better. You tonight. Could you put it in a better... Yeah, I was about to say, can you not put it in a better fashion? I appreciate his optimism. Shut up! He doesn't know... He doesn't really know the meaning of, taking things by half measures. He's not going to pass up this opportunity. lest he be struck down by the gods themselves. Ah, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, Kondo's on the case. The tickets. He is. He is due for something to go right then at the end of this. Really, you're gonna have to pay up then. I mean, sure, we should be a bit dubious about whether or not it's actually his tickets, but at the same time, they just found them. I feel like it's a little bit unfair. Oh, out of the way. Let's. I didn't want to remember the Beatles. Do you want to trade them for this Beatle competition thing? Well, I wouldn't say a gift from God, more of a punishment from God, and you seem to be receiving the end. Who is her brother? Is this like a Icarus story? How high did he throw it? It appears to be raining. Do you want the tickets? He's going to do so much good on the journey to this game, isn't he? I think you've got the wrong end of the stick there. I think it's the universe itself telling you something, Kondo, but you're just too cocksure to give up. There's there's going to be a lot of cleanup and repair duty going around the city with just anywhere Kondo goes. But there's only 2 tickets. Knowing Gintama, they probably will reappear at some point. And just when he has given up, the sun emerges, and this is when he needs tickets. What? When did they get this command center? This is out of nowhere. Of course it is. We can tell how this is going to end, and it's going to be Kondo receiving some damage. Why would you just leave your phone? It's not exactly going to weigh you down. You can run with it. A meteorite that small would also burn up in the atmosphere. Which means he's going to fail and going to... There they are. He's going to face the brunt of it. Or he's just going to go straight through the bat because, you know, it's a lot faster than a normal baseball pitch. A lot more kinetic energy. Well, it slowed down enough to only bump her slightly. I'd say that's mostly a success. Is he going to keep his promise of not going to her place of work or annoying her too much anymore? She did turn up at the game. So we had a story of Kondo and a story of Yamazaki. I'm glad that his Yamazaki's story actually had a conclusion there. Instead of, ha, you failed, and you almost killed yourself by eating too much bread. And I am quite looking forward to seeing the introduction of those characters. Sandwich board. Hey! Is this going to be Tama? Oh, no, it's Catherine. And the world goes on, almost as if everyone has completely forgotten that there was another disaster a few episodes back about the world being overtaken by wart creatures. And fate has a cruel way of telling its jokes. Sure, focusing most of its energy and destruction at Kondo may be warranted. But what's Ottoe ever done? Apart from defile the Geneva Convention with her cooking. But in that episode, we learnt once again that Kondo can help everyone except himself. We saw some characters overcoming their past and a family reunited. Ultimately, I'm not sure what the point of all that was, but still, it was a story. But like I said before, even though some of the jokes are kind of retreading old punchlines, it's always done in a kind of new and entertaining fashion. Or slapstick humour is always just going to be funny anyway. That might be it. If you enjoyed, please let me know, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Gintama, and also join on to my Discord. You can find the links down in the description. But sometimes I feel as though I'm on a stakeout, but that's because, well, after 2 years of basically being in a lockdown, not being able to really go too far outside, I think we've all gone a little crazy. And if that's how Yamazaki handles stakeouts, it's no wonder that he has, well, not a good success rate. But after everything we've seen, you may need to get yourself some rest. I'll still be here, but I'll see you in the next one. If you want to be the carbohydrate-filled snack to the stakeout that is my channel, then consider joining on to my Patreon. My current patrons have completely driven me insane, but are also the reason why I can still do this, so actually Yamazaki's bread is a fitting analogy. So to Sal, Raywin, Electrican, Dynamite 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow 7899, Matt and everyone else, once again, thank you.